Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for allowing me to come into your living room and on your Facebook page just one more time. Live coming from Fonzie's Man Cave is the Man Cave Commentaries. So good to be here today, and I'm pretty excited about all the weekend events that's about to occur in coastal Pennsylvania. First, I want to touch on something that's very special to me, and that's the seminar that I'm going to be holding at the Filet of Soul restaurant located at 3911 West Lincoln Highway in Downtown, Pennsylvania. It's the Filet of Soul restaurant. It used to be called the Triton Restaurant, right there in the shopping center where the Acme is. Well, we got new owners, Tracy and Lisa Morris, man. Real glad for them. We need to give them a shout out and congratulations and to patronize them as much as possible. They're allowing me to use their newly renovated restaurant so we can hold the first seminar in regards to turning your reality into a dream. Let's see. The whole thing about this conference is it is time for us to understand and realize how we can tap into our own unlimited potential and do and be all that we can do and be. It's definitely possible because I understand how it has been for me. I haven't always been Mr. Fonz. I mean, after all, I came here 24 years ago after being on a 20-year drug run. And I have been so blessed that I've been able to turn my dreams into a reality. I've owned multiple businesses. I've received loans from 9 banks. They helped me start the first athletic footwear franchise in the coastal area. And there are many, many lessons that we can learn from not only my experience, but from experiences of others. Experiences that I will bring to the table so we can look and construct tangible ways of obtaining our goals. One thing that you can't use or do to obtain your goals is to have a negative mindset and be around pessimistic people. That's just a no-no. We're going to deal with the big old butts that's going to be in the room. We're going to deal with people's fears, those fears which is basically from the neck up that prevents you from obtaining your goals, your ambitions, and your dreams. We're going to tap into them fears. We're going to show you that you have nothing to fear but fear itself. I don't know. I think that might have been Woodrow Wilson, somebody real popular. So we're going to deal with all those things. We're going to show you how God has changed my life and opened it up to receive so many blessings that you'll understand and know full well that I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. So if I can do it, or if it can be done unto me, it can be done unto you. The best dreams in life go into the grave because of people's fears, because of things of how people sabotage their own success. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to reverse that trend. We will cease and desist holding our own dreams hostage, because normally that's what we do, and we're not going to let them go for until whatever. Don't get it. But we're going to stop doing that. We're going to create a network amongst other positive thinking people, because to obtain your dreams, you got to be around other people that think somewhat like you. If not the same career, but at least have the same mindset that is articulated and centered around doing positive things. See, these are the people that you need to feed off of, because if you feed your spirit negativity all the time, it begets negativity. That's why you can't get out. We're going to show you how, instead of reaching for the low-hanging fruit, we're going to stretch and shoot for dreams that's far beyond our grasp, because that's where the action is. Doing something that's bigger than yourself, stretching yourself, getting out of your comfort zone. We're going to talk about honing and fine-tuning our focus towards our goals. We're going to stop being all over the place. We're going to stop trying to have too many goals. Too many will prevent you from doing anything, because if you can't do any one thing or two things right, you will get discouraged and disappointed. We're going to touch into all those things. We're going to stop playing this year. You want your goals? It's going to take some work. Let's make it happen. We're going to show you how you don't have to be miles above your competition. You just got to be that much better than your competition. Can you see my fingers? That little tiny bit. It's like a horse race. You see the horses running? And Secretariat wins by a nose. And therefore becomes a multi-billionaire horse. Does it mean that horse was $1 billion better than the one that came in second place? No. He was just better by a nose. Just that little bit is what can turn you from being unsuccessful to one of the top achievers in your field. We're going to teach and we're going to learn how to be at least a nose better. You need to come on out to this seminar because ain't nobody playing. Because see, there's some stuff that you can do. People don't want to tell you that because you know how crabs in the basket are, right? They be like, oh, come on in. The water's fine. Not. So that's what we're going to do. You're going to have to forgive me because I'm upbeat and sometimes I'm silly because I look at the glass always as half full and not half empty. I believe to make the world a better place starts with me, and it doesn't start with somebody else. So my concentration in life is first on me and then without. We're going to talk and teach you about the law of reciprocity. Reciprocity means the more positive energy and the more positive actions that you do without looking for anything in return, how that would broaden your horizon and expand and increase your business 1,000-fold. Because there's laws in the spiritual realm, and it says you reap what you sow. In the hood, there's another law that goes, and it sounds like this: what goes around comes around. You see, so if you could just apply that simple logic right there, that will change your life immensely. I mean, I think you ought to come on out. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. You know, once I get started, I just say everything. I'm going to tell you about my journey from a penny candy store selling Swedish fish, and you all have that picture in your packet, to a store that was making $700,000 to $800,000 gross sales a year. I'm going to teach you and show you the journey, the steps, the mindset that made me get from that place to the other. And also, once the franchise went out of business, how I transitioned into another business and another business and another business, to such an extent that I retired February 13th, year 2013. And now this is my other business, trying to relate to you the positivity and the greatness that's inside of you. This is my vision and goal and version of success now. I did the money thing, but now it's about making other people around me grow. That's my new vision. That's my money thing. Seeing you improve and saying, Fonz, man, you was right. I like that. Okay, don't forget, December 20th, 1 p.m. at Filet of Soul. The doors open at 12 o'clock. Come early. Don't forget to bring 50 business cards. Also, if you would, I suggest this. Write down your vision or your goal, 1 or 2 paragraphs on a piece of paper. I would like it if you put it in a nice little folder so it won't be so messy when I bring it home. But I'll take it whatever way you give it. You bring me that, I'm going to keep it, and you make a duplicate copy because you need to keep it and you need to see it. I'm going to encourage you to see it. And every time I send you an email or text you, I'm going to ask you, did you look at your dreams today? Because ain't nobody playing with you. So we're going to do that. December 20th. Be there or be square. Now, also, after you leave my seminar, let's go straight over to the Gordon School. Sea Voice Radio, Donald Jackson, along with Elgin Bailey, are doing their second annual holiday celebration where the community comes together, volunteers, donators, and all this, and feed the community. I think there may even be some gifts involved. I'm not sure, but they're definitely going to feed the community. You're going to have a bunch of community volunteers and people you probably haven't seen in a while. They had good music. I think last year was Stevie Steve. I mean, we just had a great time, and it's like, it's everybody. So take that opportunity to come out, rub elbows with people you hadn't seen in a while, give people a hug and a smile and everything else. And it's a beautiful time of the year because it seems like that's a year of giving. But my prayer is that we can take the spirit of what we feel during this time of the year and spread it year round. Ain't nothing like loving some people all the time. Don't you just hating people? No, don't you? Be honest. Don't you feel good when during this time of the season when you're doing something for everybody with somebody else? Keep doing it. You can feel like this all year round. You don't have to turn back after Christmas and be like, oh man, here we go again. That's what I would do. So remember, December the 20th at Gordon School at 3 o'clock. It's from 3 to 7. That's 4 hours worth of eating and enjoying yourself. It's going to be at the Gordon School, a.k.a. Lincoln University, right there across from Ash Park. You know where it's at. Come on out and let Donald Jackson and Eldrin Bailey, let them know how much you appreciate the efforts that they're trying to do. So look, I got to go. Bible study, 1 o'clock. If nobody's told you today that they love you, man, Fonzarelli and my wife, Baby Cakes, love y'all, man. Why? Just because. Because somebody loved us even when we wasn't lovable. So I'm going to love you till you love me back. And then I'm going to love you some more. So look, before I go, God bless you. Hey, look, put your arms around somebody. Call somebody that you probably don't like and tell them that you love them too. Let's pray and keep our eyes and hearts and minds open to those who are homeless, who are less fortunate than us. Oh, wait a minute. Got to give you some community news. City manager resigned. I want to give a shout out to Jackie. Jackie, I can't remember your Muslim name, and I don't want to disrespect it by saying it wrong, so I'm gonna call you Jackie. But Jackie, you are a soldier, man. Appreciate you so much because you do the tireless act of finding out the laws, the rules, and the regulations, and you stand on them, and you do what it does, and to such an extent, between you, Linda, Marie, Lawson, Y'all did for what the community can't even see what y'all doing. And that's good because you guys are really in the background. Me, I'm a loudmouth. Everybody see me, but in order to do what I do, I got to do it the way I do it. We all got different talents. Man, I respect and appreciate y'all, man. You make people resign when they're wrong. And see, that's what it's about. That's why I fight the school board. You know what I mean? That's why I fight them. That's why I sit, not so much fight them, but that's why I sit there. And when I see wrong, I speak on it. I got a lot of flack this last day about the school board. I mean, so we dialogued yesterday about it. I gave it a whole day, and I realized, for me, it's time for me to move on. See, because I can't live in negativity either, regardless of whether I think it's done to somebody else or done to me. But I voice my opinion. And so I'm back on to doing my positive thing. But everybody needs to know everybody needs to know how I feel when it comes to injustice. I ain't trying to keep it no secret. You know what I mean? Yeah. You ain't gonna do that and then tell me it's raining. So with that being said, I feel good. I will continue to I speak for my African American community. I'm gonna keep it real right now. I'm the only African American that normally comes to the school board meeting, and I'm not mad at anybody. But because I'm the only one there, I'm going to speak for all of y'all. You may not agree with what I say, but since you're not there, when I talk, I always say the community. I know I ain't asked y'all nothing, but I'm representing y'all, and I'm doing it to the best of my ability. I may not always be right, but my heart is always in the right place. So if I do something wrong, do it, I wish I can't remember how my pastor said, charge it to my head and not to my heart. Hey man, I love y'all out there, man. I'm gonna keep fighting the good fight. I ain't mad at nobody because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'll be there until you decide to do what you think you're supposed to do. Ain't nobody mad at you, but I will be mad if you don't come out to the seminar. It's free. It's lightly catered on me. I believe so much in you, I footed the bill for the food. Now, I can't feed the whole town, so it's first come, first served. Except for my RSV people. They get their food first, because they followed directions. They RSVP'd me by last week. So, you guys, you'll just get the crumbs, but it's okay. You'll get knowledge. The knowledge is more important than any kind of ham sandwich or whatever I'm serving. So look, have a great day. If nobody told you, you know I love you. So take care. God bless. I gotta go to Bible study and learn some stuff so I can act a little bit better. Talk to you later. God bless you. Peace out.